Yes, thank you, Ben. Thank you so much, Musla. Thank you so much, Ben, for for giving us this opportunity to witness this conversation. Nuzla, would you like to have a drink of water or something before I ask you a few questions?
I'm all right.
Are you good to go?
I'm all right. We can continue.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm really curious, Nuzla, to find out um what is it that really stands out for you as you now look at this experience, this conversation?
What stood out for me was how Ben at the beginning told me how he wants to split the hair into two. When he used that metaphor, it made me kind of realize. So I was trying to be the client and I was having the coaching mindset at the same time. So I reminded myself of what Andy keeps telling us: be the client, don't be a coach. So I was actually thinking, using the metaphor there made me kind of realize how muddled up my mind was at that moment in relation to all the thoughts I had about my sister and my mother. And when actually did that visually and I was able to actually visualize it in my mind, I was able to kind of separate the two, just like he wanted me to, I suppose. It was very powerful for me, because then he kept telling me that, okay, you again brought them back together. That is exactly what happens in my mind too. Everything gets muddled up and I don't know where it starts and where it ends. So it was very powerful for me, the way he kind of separated the two.
Beautiful. So it was like you being able to see top through that metaphor.
I cannot hear
Am,
you.
am I hearing that? Am I hearing that right, Nuzla?
I cannot hear you.
So it was like you being able to see. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can you hear me, Nuzla?
yes, I can.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. So it seems like when I look at it, okay, it seems I had in the time as well. So I'm just wondering from this conversation, what is it that you also with a coaches are appreciating about the transformative framework?
You're asking me as to what I appreciate a bit about the transformative framework, is it?
Yes, yes.
What I appreciate about the transformative framework used by Ben is the fact that I was able to have a self realization. The self realization, rather than someone telling me that you're doing this wrong and this is what you should be doing, the fact that I realize it on my own is, I think, the most powerful thing. That is why I think the transformative coaching framework is so powerful.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Um, and at that point, there's this opening of and I'm wondering what is it that you are appreciating about the relation with the coach in this station?
I didn't get you. What do I appreciate?
What is it that you're maybe appreciating about the relationship with the coach in this conversation, the partner and the coach?
The partnering between the coach and the client in this situation. As a client, it helped me. I felt like the coach was like a guide. Although I was going on the journey on my own, I was in front, but the coach was always there as a guide by my side. But it was my journey. That is how I felt. I was being guided, but it was my journey. It was my journey to take whatever turn I wanted to take. But he was with me.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Nuzla, for sharing your experience.